I actually think Monk will work out because I'll keep things off of you. I think it's good to have a sort of a like a melee verse, with a ranged kind of concept.
Yeah, it'll be good.
He's back. So what's your guy's name?
It's the same.
You just gave up?
Yep.
What's his name?
I had a
though?
different one, but I like this one better.
I guess I'll find out, Mystery Man. Alright. Just for the record, I'm skipping all videos, so.
I smell fear and death.
Okay.
The fallen star is near.
All I see is your guy named Morty. Oh, lagging. Big time lagging. Oh my
Good
God.
start to hardcore.
I have 700 latency right now. 600. Hell, I was just playing and everything was fine. Why would this happen?
Yeah, I know. I have no idea. Maybe hardcore's on a different server or something?
I was just playing hardcore. And I was perfect. I literally was like obnoxiously fine.
Fallen star.
I don't know.
This could be dangerous.
Just be careful.
It's level 1 though. How bad can it be?
Yeah, you just walk through everything.
Open this door. I consider myself pretty good with the monk. He's not too flashy, really. To be honest with you, you get all the best monk skills at like level 30.
Let's go in the house to get the book.
I'll go back for that.
Hey, dude.
Let me see if there's
Nope,
anything.
nothing's in my stash.
I got stuff in my stash. I don't even remember putting
And my
that
money's
there.
0. Is it potion?
And there was like disenchanted stuff.
Oh, it's probably hardcore stuff goes in the hardcore stash.
Yeah. Book over here.
We've been under siege for 6 years now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rum, the dead will overwhelm us all.
Wow, dude. 1000 latency.
Whatever.
Is that how much you have too? So I don't feel alone?
Where does it say?
On the right of the picture of the computer.
Oh, I have 500.
Is that all? I'm getting Kane's book. Yeah, I have 500 now too. So where are you living now? I think you're done with school, right?
This is
Still
where
same place
Diablo,
for the summer.
Lord of Terror, first corrupted mankind. This is where I
Whoa,
may
I have lots
finally
of
find
money.
the answers I seek. Leah worries after
like
my
being
safety.
cheesy for
but
a
I
minute?
believe information
Yeah,
vital
we'll get
to
better at
defeat
No.
the
pretty
last lords
quickly.
of the burning hells can be found here.
Yep, so apparently hardcore money carries over.
That's cool.
Ninja kicks!
That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the
I hate
ruins
being
down the
this
road.
week.
I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling
hero
and
should never
writing
be
about
this
the
week.
strange
Remember
creatures in
to
our
pick
world.
up crappy
The sight
white
of
armor,
the
because we don't have any
wretched
armor.
I just
still
picked up the
haunts
sash.
me. They are the remnants of
You
Queen
damage him, I'll
Asila's
just watch.
slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead.
Risen dead. I am the laggy dead.
I will never.
Yeah, well, we
forget
could
the
die.
first time I saw these horrors shambling out of the
I
misty
honestly,
woods.
do you think
Our
we'll fight
loved
literally
ones
one thing that can
buried
kill us
long
in
ago
the next like half
rose
hour?
from their graves and began
No.
to attack the living.
Exactly.
However, the risen dead were only the beginning.
Especially since I'm tanking for you. You're like under no danger. Wow, that's crazy. crazy. I'm watching your attacks like come out like minutes later. This is pretty obnoxious. I don't get it. I just was playing it. You were too.
Yeah, why don't we leave and come back or something?
Let's just go to a waypoint or something useful. I don't want to do this again, do you? Yes, I got cloth armor. Fear me.
My latency disappeared.
Hey, I think we're back in the game. Yeah, I don't really lag anymore. All we had to do was threaten to leave and it would be okay. Wow, my pants are 3 times the armor of my shirt. I got a 7. Oh, never mind. I'm still in hunter mode. I just got a bow and actually tried to offer it to you. You know the huge advantage for wizards in the later game? Intelligence gives magic resistance.
Yep.
There's a chest over here. Some money. I find so far in this mode, just buying intelligence or vitality items off the vendor is pretty smart. Like I fought the butcher last night, and if I didn't have those vitality items, I would have been so dead. He hooked. I was lagging, I had like 400 latency, and he hooked me every single time. It was crazy.
I just get crystal armor and then it'd be fine.
Yeah, and you can teleport out of the fire.
You know, I find getting the evocation thing that reduces cooldowns by 15%, and then using crystal armor, you can have it up like all the time.
Yeah, you probably don't want to use glass cannon in hardcore.
My strides grow longer.
So maybe that would be a better option, you know?
Eh,
Don't you
it depends
end me,
on what
sir.
other abilities I have.
Don't you dare.
Let's go down here, down here.
Dude, you don't want to risk it, seriously. You gotta play, like, really careful. I realize, trust me, dude. If you talk about really careful, my wizard in regular mode, I have, like, no vitality. Like, I have no, the only defensive skill I use is teleport and crystal armor. Like, I don't even bother with Nova and all that. And it's bad. Like, I get cornered sometimes and I just die. Like have no protection.
I just made a build where I use all the AE abilities, like closely, like Frost Nova
I think lag's
and
bad.
Explosive Blast.
Yeah. I did at
You
level
know,
like
the
48.
force push thing. The force push thing is actually really good if you get the minus cooldown and evocation thing, because you'll have it up like every 8 seconds.
Yeah, and it does a lot of damage, and it's got huge range.
Yeah, and it slows the things that it knocks back too.
You know what my favorite build was, but I wouldn't really suggest it here. I did that thing where you get mana every time someone gets a globe, and Dan would play the monk, and he'd pull like everything into a big ball. And I would just do Disintegrate, and Disintegrate has a rune that makes like a 35% chance that someone will explode for 400% damage. Let's just say, there was a lot of fireworks. Down here, door.
I try to build with all fire stuff, like I got the Conflection, I had Glass Cannon, I had all that,
Yeah.
and I used Meteor with the upgraded damage. And I would use Illusion to make sure that the creatures were in one place for a couple seconds.
Yeah. Meteor is
And
sick.
I used Sparkflint and I used Force Weapon, so I could one-shot stuff on Nightmare sometimes. But it only worked if I could get them. It was really hard to get them in one place.
Yeah, I mean, I'm using Meteor now actually, so I don't want to criticize Meteor, but it only works really when things start to get a lot of hit points, which is like Act 3 and 4 of Nightmare.
And when they don't move that fast.
Well, they don't move because our monk is pulling them into one spot. My current build,
Yeah.
this one will get you excited, I think, because I know you love the big damage. I'm using 20% frost bonus damage, and I'm using Comet, which turns your meteor into an ice meteor,
Whoa.
and it does huge damage. It's like 160 with like a 74% frost, like aura, and then it also snares for 60% movement speed. And I'm using Blizzard with a 20 mana cost, so I can spam it like crazy. And Blizzard doesn't say it in the tooltips, but Blizzard also stops you from moving, like, or slows you down.
Yeah.
So what I do is I drop a Blizzard. Yeah, you gotta listen.
Yeah, an all ice build is really good.
You gotta listen to this though, because it gets better.
Come.
So my Blizzard costs 20 mana, right? And the Meteors cost 60. And I use the thing that gives you plus 20. Let's go in here. I kind of need a weapon, seriously. Like, I was trying to be cool and stingy, but my weapon sucks.
Found some interesting things
I'm
on
okay.
the latest dig. You should take a look.
I think we
Yeah,
don't
take
really
this.
need anything for a while. It's so
Take
easy.
this. On the house. I like that mages can use any weapon. My current mage has like 170 or 180 DPS double axe.
Your friends reached the gate in Old Tristram. Here, let me open the gate.
How cool is that?
Adria was my mother, but
Pretty
I don't
cool.
know much about her.
So listen
She
to
died
this.
when I was very young.
So what I
was
use
raised by
is
Uncle
the
Deckard.
mastery that
happened
gives
to
you
your
20
father?
arcane power,
I'm told
right?
he was a great warrior who was lost.
Arcane. And I use the shield called Energy Shield, and it gives you 65% more armor. And instead of taking 20 points away, because I don't know if you've read the skill, but it takes 20 points away. I have
Then
a rune.
it adds 20.
Yeah, that adds 20, so I have 140. So I can cast one Blizzard and 2 Meteors instantly.
People said
Wow.
she was rich.
Dude, I was hitting for like 9,000 crits with Meteors.
Captain Dalton!
Doing those sparkles.
I love that spell.
It's terrible. Solo
No,
is
it's not.
probably
It's
good,
so good.
but I don't agree that it's even worth a damn in anything but solo.
I think it's so
Mr.
good.
Kevin came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could.
Wait, what the hell did I get?
Regardless,
What's going
wherever
on?
he's headed, hell will
Oh,
surely follow
cool.
in his
I got my
wake.
blind skill.
The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before
I also
they
really
fall.
like that monks can use 2 weapons of any kind, so I think it's pretty cool, but they never use it in combat.
What do you mean?
Like, watch me fight. You'll never ever see me use a weapon. It's just for looks. It makes
Be at
kind of no
peace.
sense, but... Should we have been, like, scouting more? Are we, like, going too fast?
No, we're good.
Yeah.
Really don't think it matters for like the first 20 levels.
Tristram Cathedral.
You know what I've noticed, though?
Compared to
It's harder
What?
in this game to farm. Like, in Diablo 2, you could just go and farm around places, and it'd be, like, no big deal. In this game, it doesn't really work that way. Yo, I'm like never gonna upgrade the blacksmith. I think he's a loser.
really,
Dude,
I got some good stuff from him.
it's better to just buy from the auction house.
That's true.
Like, every time I get, I mean, I haven't done it a lot, I think I've done it like twice, but every time I get a weapon from the auction house, it like makes, like, the game so easy.
Yeah, I get overpowered.
So, then what's the point of the blacksmith? He never gives me cool stuff. If you look at his items,
I think
they're pretty subpar for like the level.
well, doesn't it doesn't the blacksmith follow your account, not
Yeah,
your?
But dude, I
And also you can loot. Listen, you can loot recipes, and they're like legendary items you can craft.
really.
They're account bound too, like the ingredients and the recipe.
But can you make something for me?
No, because it's not on my hardcore character.
No. Let's say you upgrade your blacksmith and I give you all my recipes. Can you just make it for me?
I don't. I think the recipes are account bound.
That sucks. That means I have to waste all my money on that retard. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll just never make any items with him, and I'll never disenchant things. I'll just
Well, here's the thing: is I don't know if the training is account bound. Like, have you made a second character in normal?
Yeah.
Does he have all the blacksmith training?
Yes.
Then I think it's worth it.
Probably the training of the blacksmith is the only thing that carries over in hardcore, because you know if you die, you can't like get your items or anything, right?
Yeah. But you'll still have your gold, won't you?
Yeah, probably.
We should test it by making a level 1 hardcore character and then getting him killed.
Well, dude, I have currently 16,000 gold on me, so I think the gold will be fine. I didn't even use my blind skill, like, nothing dangerous has happened. Should probably spam it just to practice spamming it. That's a big thing that happens to me in this game, is it's so easy for so long that when it finally gets a little challenging, you're like kind of not ready.
For his king than I had for mine, even as I drove
Like,
my
I get so
blade through his
stingy with
dark and
spells.
corrupted heart.
Wow, that has huge range. I could even use a shield and it still would look like I'm punching and spearing everything. Yeah, there's some dudes over here.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain.
Hey, Blues.
I know, I was gonna try to kill
evil
this
magics
first.
into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack.
They teleport.
Afraid to
Yeah, that was a
speak
tough
against the
zombie.
Archbishop. The
Oh, that was a
councillors
blue
nodded
zombie, no
their
wonder.
empty heads in agreement and sent us off to die.
Dude, those were tougher than... That's weird. I wouldn't expect zombies that tough at level.
I don't know. They were pretty strong. But I was under no danger at any point during that. How much have you played with other people?
Not that much.
Yeah, well, if you notice, like, these things have like 18 health right now. But, if you were solo right now, they'd probably have 7 health, you know? You should have hit the platform. It's way more fun when the wall kills them. Yeah, I don't know. If I was you, I'd try to like play the game without glass cannon. I realize, trust me, I understand what you're saying about using it, but I think it's one of those things where if we get ourselves in the mentality of never dying, then we'll never die.
Probably ought to use blur.
Yeah. Who would have thought you'd ever say that, huh? But think about it, 20% less damage, not to mention you're used to taking 10% more damage.
Yeah, and then I can use like Ice Shield and...
My mind is stronger.
I'm gonna use healing spells to heal you too. But it only has like a 14-yard range around me, so I'll probably have to say something like, I'm healing. Back up.
This fight is over.
You know what I found? I think you get bonus experience in this game through kills. Like,
You do.
and I find with my wizard, I was playing with a barbarian and demon hunter for like my entire, pretty much, my wizard has played 100% with those two characters because we have sort of like a gentleman's agreement to like never play when the other people aren't around, you know. And for the first few levels, hit OK on that, yeah. For the first few levels, I'd say first 20 levels, my wizard was always behind in experience. But then I started to get some good abilities and it changed, you know?
I will save you.
I still think Magic Missiles is the way to go. I think that zappy thing requires you to get too close. Look at this, I can kind of like keep him away from me so he never hits me. You see what I'm doing? It's kind of cool. I just like spin kick him and then use my force kick thing.
It was not.
I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
Don't you just love Kane?
Love
know
it
what,
how
though?
he dies.
Tyrael's gonna become the new Kane, so it's all good.
Follow me.
You know, because he's like the angel of justice and wisdom.
You're alive!
Actually, wisdom, right?
I don't know.
The skeleton.
Really?
I don't really care. I think the story in this game is abysmal.
I worked my hands.
I don't know, man. I've always thought Tyrael was a cool character.
He is, but this game is so badly written.
Yeah, it is. Like, how bad is Act 2 when, like, everyone betrays you? It's like, yeah, like, I didn't see that coming. Alright, no need to look at items at this point. What are we doing? Are we gonna do blacksmith mission? Is there any part of the story you thought was cool?
Yes, I've got some new things in
There were some cool parts. It was just really badly written, that's all. Nothing really sticks out to me, though. Hey, let's get, make sure to buy gear that gives you a higher chance for finding magic items or gives extra experience.
I always do that, but vitality is really important too, remember? Come on, man, we got the thing open here.
Hold on, I just bought a bunch of magic weapons.
You're crazy.
Magic
Mister, I don't need to buy anything. I punch so hard that the wind that from my fist kills you.
La-dee-da. I don't care about achievements, by the way.
Don't care?
I'm sorry.
Since when are we supposed to care about achievements anyway, really?
Since last time we were here, you're like, let the blacksmith kill him.
Remember that, dude. It didn't even work either.
Mira, my love, forgive me.
Wow. Just found a crap.
Help me!
Oh, actually, I'll keep that. Back, wench.
I couldn't have found his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hall.
The cemetery.
And if you see my
Oh, I can't believe this is the first time I just got boots.
Tell him
I've got 10 more minutes. Good work. So, when can you be around?
There's a big pack coming this
Sometimes in the evenings.
I don't get home till pretty late, though. You're not going to school anymore, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can mold my schedule. I just am kind of busy during the day. But I'm flexible.
What's your game plan at this point? Going back to school or job hunt or what?
Well, yeah, but I'm studying right now for the MCAT.
Oh, he's still hitting it.
Has raised me to new heights.
Oh my lord, stop flashing.
Incoming blues. Incoming, wake up!
I'm here. That worked out for us. I'm just gonna focus my character on keeping things away from us. You just blow them up. At least you finally got the orb. Don't you think Obliterate is just almost too amazing?
It's good.
Pretty much, if you want to like think of WoW DPS in this game, all you gotta do is drop all your mana with Obliterate, and then just use your 0 mana cost ability. Look at the damage you're doing now. You know, the thing about hardcore is, even though this is kind of easy, you still have to be on your toes a lot. It's a lot easier with another player, though. When I was playing with my Demon Hunter, I was constantly, like, running away, because, like, the stuff just swarms you. Even, in like, non-hardcore, I was playing my Monk, and my Monk's a real badass. He's, like, level 45. It's hard to kill him, you know? And you know those guys that like spin like helicopters? The blades?
Yeah.
They had like some dude who made him run fast, and they surrounded me. I just couldn't get out. Like, it took them a long time to kill me, but I just couldn't move. Like, stuff like that just can't happen, you know? Seriously, I'm feared every time I walk near these guys. Go again, what's here? Wow. Huh, you know what? Probably should have blinded there. That's what I'm talking about. Kinda got the obvious stuff. Shrine.
During the last days of King Leoric's reign, even the skeletons of the ancient dead could not rest. They took up their broken armor and weapons once more, ready to
I'm lagging a little bit.
anything that yet grew breath. Though wasted and fragile,
not at this
these
very second,
creatures
but I'm
possess
scared
a
to say it's
twisted
fine.
cleverness that makes them quite formidable.
Is there any part of the story you liked?
Not really.
Wow. How about the line where Tyrell's like, "You can't judge justice"?
Well, good delivery, but it's kind of it's just meh.
So you're you're praising his delivery.
Yeah, good job, actor.
Great voice acting, but how about the boy king? Like,
I thought he was annoying. I just wanted to kill him.
didn't you think it was so obvious that he was something like a demon or whatever?
Yeah, I did. His voice was annoying.
Like, they made him so tiny too, his model, that that actually even made it more obvious. They just
I'm getting all these experience bonuses for destroying things.
You do you hold shift a lot?
Sometimes. Depends on the skill.
Oh man. I love those obliterate shots from like crazy long distance. Feel good. You and I can stagger blind in your ice
Down.
and all that. You found something good?
Just more stuff. Blues, blues.
Alright. How'd you miss this pack over here? I think that ice channeling spell is just fun. Even if you go like all ice and stuff, it's still come on, level. Snare just randomly comes up on my screen, and I don't even know why. My auto attack doesn't snare. Up here.
Sometimes I accidentally press shift to try and cue movements, like in StarCraft.
Nice. Yeah, that's my alarm. Hey, look at you, you leveled before me. How the tides have turned.
Experience pants.
I guess it's from blowing up all those cemeteries.
That too. Oh crap, come help.
Coming. Level already. Man, I gotta break more tombs. Alright, let's just go to the objective.
Love how they explode in purple goo.
My path becomes clearer.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. What does that do? Release a torrent of fire, burns nearby enemies. Alright, you know what? Let's just stop here. I don't want to, but I have to. Stupid life. Hey. No, you're gonna break it all before me!
When King Leoric came to court, he brought many nobles with him.
Mine.
Nobles.
Did you get a book? Because I just got a book.
Noble Crips.
Where?
I showed up with
Oh,
my
I broke a cemetery.
I don't see a book.
profit by digging a few holes. There's no stopping their demands around here. Now, I eat, sleep, and breathe.
I don't see a book.
I don't know, he's talking to me, the Gravedigger book. I'm sure you've seen it before.
Where'd you get it?
I broke a... I think I...
Oh, I found. It was a corpse.
Oh, okay. Alright, really gun this time. Wait, that skeleton has to die. Oh yeah, leather pants. Look at me, I'm wearing pants now. Alright, logging out. Good times.